Greetings everyone, you are welcome back to Jiro's Study World. Today our lesson will be on multiplication of sets. So here we have a rule that you have to follow to solve such questions. So here's the rule. You have a root b plus b root a in one bracket multiplying c root b plus d root c. So here, how can you solve questions that are in this form? So what you have to do is that you take the first term from the first bracket to multiply each term in the second bracket, and then you take the second term of the first bracket to multiply each term of the second bracket, and then you simplify. So we have root ab multiplying c root d. So a root b multiplying c root d. We have a times c giving us ac, and then root b times root d giving us root bd. And then we have a root b multiplying d root c. So we have a times d, that gives us AD, and then root B times root C, that gives us root BC. And then here we have root B root A multiplying C root D. So here B root A multiplies C root D, B multiplies C to give us BC, and then root A multiplies root D to give us root AD. And here b root a multiplies d root c. So b multiplies d to give us bd, and then root a multiplies root c to give us root ac. So now this will be the result. And then if we can further continue, or if we can break it down, then we continue. But here, from addition of sets, we said that we can only add sets which have the same root. So here you have BD, you have BC, you have AD, and then AC. So it means that they are all of different roots. So we can't simplify. So this will be our answer for this question. So let's use this idea to solve such questions from here. Question, you have expand and simplify the following steps. I, 3 root of 3 minus 1. So we have root of 3 minus 1 in one bracket, multiplying 2 minus root of 3 in one bracket. So our rule, take the first term from the first bracket, multiplies each term of the second bracket, then second term of the first bracket, multiply each term of the second bracket. So here, root of 3 multiplies 2. So here, the root multiplies the root, and then the number in front of the root multiplies the number in front of the root. So here, since the 2 is not in a root, the 2 multiplies the 1 in front of the 3, which we don't write. So 2 times 1 gives 2, then add root 3, and then root 3 times negative root 3. So 1 times negative 1 gives negative 1, and then root 3 times root 3 gives root 3 squared. But remember that we don't write 1 with a root, so you can just omit the 1, then continue. The negative 1 times 2 gives negative 2. Negative 1 times negative root 3 gives positive root 3, because negative cancels negative. And then you can continue. We have 2 root 3 minus root 3 squared, which means that the square cancels the square root to give us just 3. So we have 2 root 3 minus 3 minus 2 plus root 3. So let's group like terms. We have 2 root 3 plus root 3. Then negative 3, negative 2 gives negative 5. And here, since they are the same root, you can be able to add, because addition of sets, we add only set with the same root. You have root 3 and root 3. So you can add this set to give 2 plus the one in front of the 3, which we don't write. So 2 plus 1 root 3, then minus 5. So 2 plus 1 gives 3, then root 3 minus 5 as our final answer for the first question. So now let's continue. We have question number 2. So solution number 2, or II. We have 2 plus root 3 in one bracket multiplying with 3 plus 1. So this one too. 2 multiplies all these terms, and then with 3 multiplies all these terms. So 2 multiplying with 3 will give us 2 times the one in front of the 3, which is 2 times 1 gives 2, then root 3. Then 2 times 1 gives 2, then root 3 times root 3 gives root 3 squared, and then root 3 times 1 gives root 3. And now the square cancels the square root. Then we have 2 root 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus root 3. Now let's reply terms. We have 2 root 3 plus root 3 plus 2 plus 3. Now since they are the same root, we can add them. So 2 plus 1 root 3 plus 5. So now we have 2 plus 1 to give us 3 root 3 plus 5 as our final answer. So we have 3 root 3 plus 5 as the answer for the second question. Now let's start for the third one. Now for the third one, of 18 multiplying root of 75. So root of 18 times root of 75. Here we can simplify the roots before multiplying. So that will be very simple for us. Let's first simplify. Or you can just add the roots. 18 times 75, you get root of the answer, and then you simplify that one to get the final answer. Or just simplify each of the roots before multiplying. So simplifying this one, root of 18, you have to get a number, or you have to get a perfect square. By all means, you have to get a perfect square. So you have to get a perfect square which multiplies any number or a certain number to give us 18. And here, the perfect square that we use is 9. So 9 times 2 will give us 18. And the reason why 9 is a perfect square is that 9 is that a number multiplies itself to give us 9. So 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 is a perfect square. In the same way, 2 times 2 give us 4. So 4 is a perfect square because a number multiplies itself to give us that number. So now 9 is a perfect square, and 9 times 2 give us 18. So here to 75, have to get a perfect square. So 25 times 3 give us 75. So 25 2 is a perfect square because 5 times 5 gives 25. 5 multiplies itself to give 25. So we can separate the roots to give us root of 9 times root of 2 times root of 25 times root of 3. So now root of 9 means that what number multiplies itself to give us 9? The number is 3 because 3 times 3 gives us 9 times root 2 times root of 25. So means that what number multiplies itself to give us 25? The number is 5. So 5 times root 3. Now we have 3 root 2 because 3 times the one in front of the 2 give us 3, then add root 2 times 5 root 3. So 5 times 1 gives 5, then root 3. 5 root 3. Now let's multiply this. So 3 times 5 gives 15, and then 2 times 3 gives 6. So now we have 15 root 6 as our final answer for the third question. So this is simply how to solve questions regarding multiplication of cells. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you do that. Like and share my videos. Bye bye.